Hi, I'm Margaret Whitaker, and what I have been asked to talk to everybody about is how to carefully plan a transport. I'm not really interested in talking about the transport specifics of the Woodland Park elephants. I have not been involved in that, but I have been involved in about 18 elephant moves, including by crate, by trailer, and by plane. I've moved elephants, including old ones that had some physical challenges across the country, across the world. And these transports require careful planning. We moved 3 African elephants from the Toronto Zoo to the Paws Sanctuary in California. And just as an example, this is our transport plan. You can see it's quite a thick document. It covers everything from medical emergency planning to any behavioral problems that might occur with the elephants. We assimilated a very good team that included veterinarians, elephant behavior specialists, people who had moved many elephants over large distances, elephants that were in less than great physical shape. They were being rescued, they were being confiscated, a number of different situations with these elephants. And I think one of the things that is imperative is to always plan for the worst, hope for the best. And by planning for the worst, you have to cover every base possible. So this is what we try to do with our transport plans. We consider weather. Does your transport container, be it a crate, a trailer, if you're in an airplane, if you're traveling across the highway, does your transport container allow the temperature to stay within a good range? And depending on the health of the elephants, if you have older elephants, they aren't going to be able to tolerate excessive heat or excessive cold. So, for example, with the Toronto Zoo elephants, we had a temperature range of about 60 to 70 degrees that we wanted to be able to maintain the elephants. We could heat them up, we could cool them down. We had ways of monitoring the temperature throughout the entire transport. As with any transport, and everyone is different, and I think it's important to recognize that each and every transport is different. You have to make accommodations for the individual elephants and the situation. So for each of the elephants transported from Toronto, we were able to maintain a particular temperature within the crates. We had the ability to heat the crates up and cool them down, whatever was necessary. We had continuous monitoring of the elephants within the crates. I and the rest of the transport team were riding in a vehicle behind the trailers, and we could monitor the elephants from our vehicle. So the people with the elephant experience were able to watch the elephants the entire transport time. And thanks to technology, we're able to do this now. And I, for one, will never do another transport when I cannot watch the elephants the whole time. It's absolutely important, especially as we begin to move these older elephants to different locations. So I think I really just would like to express concern and the need for planning. Always plan for the worst, and then you're prepared for it. If you have to take the elephants out of the transport container, you've got to plan for that. If one of the elephants becomes sick, you have a plan for that. Again, for example, in the Toronto transport, we had about $10,000 worth of emergency medical supplies and medications. Thankfully, we didn't have to use any of it, but we were ready. And I haven't seen the plan that the Woodland Park Zoo used, but I hope that they had this kind of plan. It's just absolutely important to maintain the health and safety of the elephants, and also for the people who have to deal with the elephants if there is a problem.